Good morning, fellow runners. Welcome to the Henry Ford Health System Virtual Race Expo. My name is David Tomsich. I'm a physical therapist with Henry Ford. I work downtown at the William Clay Ford Center for Athletic Medicine. Please visit our booth, our virtual booth, for info and tips. We're going to start today with a pre-run dynamic warm-up to get you ready for your run. So let's go. We're going to start on your hands and knees. Knees shoulder width apart, feet closer together, and you're going to shift back slowly 5 times for me. 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 5th one, we're going to stay back, and now you're going to reach your right arm underneath your left arm, rotating your upper torso to the left, and we are going to do 5 reaches. That's 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to switch sides, and now you're going to reach your left arm underneath your right arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to go on your sides, knees bent, and we are going to do a side plank, and you're going to take your top arm and reach it to the floor as you send your bottom hip toward the floor. And we're going to do 5 of these. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to switch sides. Get into a left side plank, and we're going to reach your top arm toward the floor as you bring your left hip toward the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to get back on your hands and knees, and we're going to send your right leg out to the side, kind of parallel to your knee. You're going to shift back carefully into your left hip. You're going to stay there, and you're going to take your right hand and reach underneath your left arm 5 times. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to feel a really good groin stretch with that. We're going to switch sides, foot parallel to your knee. We're going to carefully shift back into your knee. Going to take your left arm and reach underneath your right arm 5 times. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to get into a half kneeling position. You're going to tilt your pelvis to flatten or kind of round your low back. You're going to hold that position. Should feel a good stretch in the front of your right hip or thigh. If you need to, you can sneak your hips a little more forward, but keep your tilt. Then you're going to reach your right hand up in the air 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to try to open up that back hip. Then you're going to reach your right arm to the left 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you keep your knee with your foot, that's even better. Then we're going to switch sides. Right leg in front. You're going to tilt your pelvis. Try to get a good stretch through the front. Lean a little forward if you can. Try not to overarch your back. Keep your tilt. Reach your left arm 5 times in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you're going to reach your left arm across to the right. Keep your right knee right with your foot. Keep your right big toe on the ground. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so now we're going to do a slight pigeon stretch. So we're going to slightly angle your front leg. You're going to have your back leg fully straight, so I'm going to give you a side view of that. Left leg fully straight. You're going to shift back carefully into your right hip. You're going to take your left hand and reach under the right arm 5 times. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Do not overreach, just go within your motion. Then we're going to do the left side, slight angle of the leg, back leg perfectly straight. Shift into your left hip, take your right hand and reach through. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we're going to start with the calf. So you just need a chair or something, a wall that you can put your foot on. You're going to prop your front leg up on the chair or your wall, and you're just going to lean in, be tall, square your hips, get a good stretch, and then I'm going to have you rotate your foot in and out 10 times as you hold that calf stretch. That'll get a little bit of your hip, a little bit of your foot in different parts of your calf, and then we're going to switch sides, prop your foot up on your wall, and we're going to rotate your foot in and out carefully, keeping your knee perfectly straight. We're going to do about 10 of them, and we're going to do this 2 times because my calves are super stiff. So we're going to do this twice because I need the extra work. Good. And then we're going to do the other side. Get tall, try not to lean, hips square, just roll your foot in and out while you maintain that calf stretch wherever you have your foot propped up. Then you're going to get into a stride position with the front leg up. I want the back leg knee straight, nice and easy 5 times. We're going to rotate your belly button back and forth easy. That'll get a little bit of your groin with your calf and your hip rotation. And you are going to just do a few of these, but I need your right knee to stay perfectly straight. Do not bend it. And then we're going to switch sides, knee straight, chest up. 5 times we're going to rotate back and forth. 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to target your hamstring. We're going to get this a few different ways. So we're going to put the foot back in the back of the chair. Knee fully straight or slightly bent, up to you, depends on how stiff you are. Hips square. And what you're going to do is you're going to rotate your pelvis, keeping your big toe on the chair. You're going to rotate your pelvis to the left 5 times while you maintain your hamstring stretch. And so you need to make sure you're tall with your chest. You're going to lean forward to get a stretch. I am super stiff, so I already have a stretch, and it looks like I have barely moved. We're going to do a couple more. And then you're going to take your right arm and reach across your left 5 times while you keep the hamstring stretch on in a forward direction. You will really feel a little extra pull in the lateral hip, lateral hamstring as we reach across. And then we're going to finish it up by holding the reach, and you're just going to move in and out of the stretch now by bending and straightening your knee. And we're going to do 5 of those. That's 3, that's 4, and that's 5. And then we're going to switch sides and repeat. So get your stretch, square your hips, lean in to get the stretch. As you can see, this side's a little stiffer on me. I'm going to rotate my belly button to the right 5 times. That's 3, that's 4, and that's 5. Now I'm going to take my left hand, keep my big toe on the chair, and I'm going to reach across to the right 5 times. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to stay there, and then I'm just going to move carefully in and out through my knee to kind of pull on that hamstring in a little different way. That's 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to attack the back leg, your hip flexors. So we're going to put your foot flat on the chair. Actually, it might actually be nice. We can get your lower calf if we put your foot on the back of the chair. Back foot straight, knee straight, hips square. All you're going to do is you're going to shift forward and back 5 times. 2, 3, 4. You guys are doing good. 5. We're going to stay there. I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to reach to the sky 5 times. Make sure your back knee is straight. Make sure your foot is pointed straight ahead. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to reach across to the left. 1, 2. As it might look to you, this is what your running looks like. 3, 4, and 5. And then we are going to switch sides. Put the foot on the back of the chair. Foot straight on the back leg, knee straight. You're just going to shift forward and backward. That should pull in the front of your left hip. And you may get a little glute hamstring or lower calf on the front leg. It just depends where you're stiff. That's 4. And that's 5. We're going to stay there. We're going to take the left arm and reach up to the sky 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to reach to the right 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As you can tell, there's a balance component to all these exercises. Our chair is done. And now we're going to get our feet wide apart, feet pointed straight ahead. And we're just going to do a little bit of groin. We're going to shift over, gentle turn of your belly button right. Shift over, gentle turn of your belly button left. Shift to the right, gentle turn of your belly button to the right. Shift to the left, gentle turn of your belly button to the left. Okay, now we're going to do a little walking warm-up. So we're going to pull knee to chest, get tall, step, knee to chest, get tall, step, knee to chest, get tall, step, knee to chest, get tall. We're going to do a couple more. Pull your knee up, get tall with your chest, get tall. And then we're going to change this into a slight pigeon pose as we're walking. If you're in your house or outside, you can just walk as you do this. We're going to grab your leg, pull it across your chest. And again, there's a nice good balance component to it. So far, I am doing good with that. 2, except for right there. Good. Get nice and tall. Pull that hip across. It's extremely important that your hips and trunk move well to stay healthy and run more efficiently. We're going to do one more. Good. Okay, then we're going to grab, left hand's going to grab your right foot. This will be even more difficult for balance. And you're going to reach up to the sky and stretch your lateral line and quad. And then we're going to switch sides. This is my worst side. And I'm doing good. And we're going to reach up to the sky, stretch your quad. We're going to do a couple more. Reach to the sky. Stretch your quad, reach to the sky, and stretch your quad. And there I'm having issue with my balance. Here we go. Good. All right. Then we're going to do a posterior or backward lunge and bring your arms overhead. We're going to do 5 of these on each side. 1, 2, 3. Let's keep going here. Good. We're going to do one more each side. Good. Good. Okay. Then we're going to march in place. Good. Let's get you a side shot of that. Nice and tall, good posture. Just going to get the legs ready. We're going to do a little bit of bouncing here. Get the legs ready. Then we're going to go to a one-leg hop. Stick it better than me. Let me try that again. Good. Now we're going to add a little extra to that. Good. And then we're going to switch sides. Oh, here we go. Let me focus. There we go. There we go. Perfect. We are good and ready to run. Make your run great. Have a great day.